Oh, that's a
Oh.
thing. There's a thing.
Let's
Oh,
go.
we got a little eyeball with a 0 counter on it.
Let's go, man. Starting to
Oh,
look
there
like
it goes.
Twitch, man. Gives us little eyeballs. Who's spectating? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and refresh this. Hell, go.
So, do we want to mute that on that side so we don't hear ourselves?
We definitely will. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we could hear.
It sounded pretty good.
Sounds pretty
Sounds
good.
like
man.
I can hear you pretty well. So.
How's everybody doing
Hi,
today?
everyone. Hello.
Let us know if we're too loud, too quiet. We're going to go ahead and get Pappy on screen here, do a little sound check. Yeah, just let us know in the comments. What's up?
Okay,
What's up,
cool. Looks like
Grizzly?
people can see us. That's great.
Yes.
What's up, Grizz?
That's a good start, man. Good start. Look at those glorious bad. Damn right. What's up, Bill?
We got a damn good show for you.
Damn good show today. Sounds good from here. All right, let's go ahead and get Pappy
Excellent.
on screen here. And make
How
sure
does
you guys can hear
Whoa,
him.
look at that.
Look at that. Let's go.
Now is that gonna like squeeze? Do you and I need to like squeeze in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. We're gonna have to squeeze in just a little bit.
Okay.
It's all right. We friends.
Wait, hang on. There's like a thing. Can we pick like this one because it does like
try
the wider?
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Get out of here. Get away from me, man. No, I'm kidding, dude.
Sounds good. All righty, Pappy. How you doing?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, dude, yes. What's up, man?
Oh, outstanding.
Hell yeah.
Y'all have no idea. None.
We just
whatsoever.
got called sexy Casper fellas. Like, hell yeah, what's up?
Oh man. Well, is there anybody in the chat who has not met Pappy D? Like, let's get a little hand emoji in the chat if you guys have not seen his content. But yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Pappy D. What you do. If you want to include how old you are. Just kind of like what you do maybe for a job, what your favorite content is to create on YouTube, and we'll go ahead and we're going to dial in our audio just a little bit. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. You guys sound fine on my end. I just adjusted the volume, but I cannot hear myself. So I don't know how loud I am.
Yeah, no, you're great.
You sound great. You sound great on our end. So
sweet. Okay, so hell, where did I start? All right, so I'm 41. I am older than both of y'all. Sorry, bastards.
Hey, I'm catching up, man. I'm catching up to you.
How will you actually catch up?
I mean,
you work a job long enough, man.
you work a tough job long enough, right?
Really, I work for the post office. Do we want to do this?
Yeah, it's a tough job also. That is a tough job.
No, I'm a mechanic for the post office. I work on the machines that process the mail. So thankfully, I don't deal with people.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's like I work for a cable company. Like I work for Charter, which is a cable company here. But I don't. People always ask me all the time, like, "Oh, so you go into people's houses and install the thing?" I'm like, "Nah, I work in supply chain, so I literally load trucks, put pallet jacks on trucks and pallets and stuff. And I don't ever deal with people, and that's great. It's the best part of the job is that I don't have to deal with people, dude.
Right. See, that's why I moved to day shift. Because working on night shift, I had to deal with the people that were running the machines, and they're all kind of special. So I switched jobs to where I go to work, put my headphones on, and ignore everyone. It is so great.
That's cool, dude. And I never think about that either. But I watch how it's made all the time, and you see these big ass machines that are like pressing out whatever thing they happen to be making. I never think about the people who have to maintenance those machines.
Yeah,
because they definitely need the work, huh?
Yep. Oh God, yeah.
That's crazy.
Every single day I go in, I have more work than I did the day before.
Sounds about right for a mechanic.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that because it keeps me busy and I'm guaranteed a job.
There you go, man. There you go. And people always need their mail, you know?
Right.
So as far as your channel goes, it looks like we have at least one in the chat, Mr. Eric. Thanks for joining in and hanging out with us. What is it that you do on YouTube? A lot of people know that you're a reactor, but for us, a lot of reactors they react to music. Everybody gets that, but there's always something else. Like we always try to help independent artists. We try to reach out to them, help connect them with people that can help them do something. Like from what I understand in conversations with you, just like off screen and stuff, is it's more of a thing to just kind of help you cycle through emotions in life and stuff. Is that correct?
Oh.
Yes, because I'm actually, I know it sounds bad, but I started this for selfish reasons. I did. I did not have anybody else in mind.
Hey, that's cool, man. That's all right.
It's the truth. Because what was happening, I deal with PTSD, anxiety, and depression from my days in the military. Because I mean, even my husband, I don't know how. My husband and I have been together 15 years. It was like 6 months ago that he found out that I actually fired my weapon while I was over there. It's one of those things. So I've had people die in my arms. I've been injured. I've had to defend myself, and it brings a whole lot of stuff. Mainly kind of a survivor's guilt kind of thing. And when I was working nights, I had to be at work at 10 p.m. I'm one of those people. I always leave early in case there's anything with traffic, anything like that. I can still be at work on time.
Yeah.
I would get to the parking lot at 9 o'clock. So I would sit on my phone on YouTube, and it was What It Do, Dave. One of the reactions he had to Home Free popped up on my phone. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's watch this, see what it is. And I absolutely fell in love with Dave. He is amazing. He is fun to watch. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And then I found you guys and like 10, 15 other reactors that I still watch to this day because it helps me improve my channel. But it looked like they were having so much fun, and nothing else about life seemed to be bothering them. Like they were concentrated on that moment right there.
Yeah.
And it just kind of popped in my head, hey, maybe this could possibly help me. Let's give it a shot. And it's been 15 months and it's been absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Now,
yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, it's one of those, it hasn't been perfect and I didn't expect it to be. I didn't see this as a cure to all the problems I have, just something to help me along the way. And my episodes haven't been as bad the past 15 months. I still have them, but they're not as intense. If that makes any sense.
That's good, man.
Yeah, dude. That's great. Good. That's really
good,
man.
And Mr. James Bond in here says thank you for your service. And even Bill Sturm, I believe, is a vet as well. And we do have a lot of guys who follow our channel who have served, and a lot of guys and gals who have served. And we do appreciate you guys.
I also appreciate that, like, you say that you watch YouTube channels like ours because, you know, it looks like there's nothing else in the world that matters, and we're very focused on that thing. And that's really, really good that you got that perception from the channel, because that's the way that, you know, there are definitely other things going on for sure. I mean, you know, I'm a homeowner. So any of you guys out there that are homeowners, like I still deal with the homeowner, right? Like my hot water heater just went out a few weeks ago, man. So I had literally had to deal. I did the hot water fucking heater thing. So like, you know, life definitely still happens. And there are definitely other, you know, what do I want to say? Like distractions outside of the studio. But I see the studio and coming in to shoot as kind of our time, like our escape almost from that. It's like, at least I can have these few hours where I get to sit down and just do the internet thing. And like, you know, it's the thing that we want to do. So it's really nice to be able to sit down for the time that we get to and be like, okay, we can just focus on this for now, and kind of everything else we can just put it on hold for a few hours and then do this thing, and then get back to the bleh, you know, that kind of shit. So, right. But I appreciate that, you know, that's the vibe we're giving off, because I don't want to come on the internet and just, you know, let the whole world know about my fucking problems and woe is me, and I can't, I shouldn't have bought a house, and like, I can't believe I'm doing. No, man, I don't want to do that shit. I just want people to enjoy the fact that I'm enjoying what's on screen, you know. So, and I assume Chris probably feels the same about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, life goes on. We've said it many times on the channel, life fucking sucks. And it's all about what you make of it. And
that's how you deal with it, man.
You know, everybody's got to find their thing. A lot of people, it's meditation. Some people, it's, you know, going to the gun range and shooting some rounds. You know, some people, it's building Legos. You know, everybody has their thing that just like they zone into.
Dude, I have a little piece of like all that. I like to shoot guns. I like to build models. I like to paint shit. You know, like I like to make music, man.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, because that's getting very expensive.
Oh, dude, my hobbies are insanely expensive. I only pick the expensive hobbies: rebuilding cars, recording music. You know what? Like fishing. Fishing is the crazy like. You don't realize how much tackle costs until you have all of it together, and you're like, I have $300 in this little box here, just in hooks and line and weird shit, you know. Like, what's up, baby? Oh no, is it Johnny? Oh God, my uncle's here.
Gross.
It started. The apocalypse has started. Everybody.
Oh man.
So what's all right? Since you brought it up, y'all did bring it up. I'm kind of a nerd. If y'all
Yes.
notice the
Go
shirts
for
that
it.
I
Let's
wear,
go. Let's go, dude.
what is the biggest Lego set you have?
Oh, that's a bad question. I can actually show you right now. I can literally show you the biggest one that I currently have.
Go for
But
it.
it's my I got rid of all my Legos when I was like 20 years old or something. When I was going through moves between girlfriends' houses and getting out of my parents' house, it's like I can't take this giant tub of Legos with me. I just can't anymore. So I got rid of mine. But I can show you what I have right now.
Let's go for it.
Let's see it.
Unfortunately, I can't show y'all. I can't take my computer around the house.
Okay, I have two, I guess. So here's the
They're not
first one.
super big, but they're-
It's a little motorhome, and the side of it somehow I think, oh yeah, look it opens up, and so you can see like there's little activities going on in there.
Aw.
Mom's on the roof with baby because it's totally safe up there, and that's the best place for them, obviously.
That is a
So-
Teen Wolf Surf style.
And then a Nissan GTR. Those are my
Nice.
kind of like that's just kind of what I've been. And this is like one of those. I don't know what the sets are called. They're like the more advanced Lego sets. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was expensive for how small it was. I was like, that's kind of. I didn't realize Legos were getting that expensive,
Oh,
but
gosh.
inflation,
Yeah,
right?
when I was growing up, which Legos were cheap compared to now.
Oh yeah,
but they
yeah.
were still
They
too
were-
expensive.
Yeah,
So typically when I got Legos as a kid, they would go down to like the Goodwill, the secondhand store or whatever, and just buy a box of Legos for like $20. And it was a whole bunch of just random bullshit. And me and my brother would get together and just like build whatever we had with what we had. So I don't think I ever really had a Lego set until I was like 16, and I got a Halo one that had a Warthog and you had a Banshee and stuff like that.
hell yeah,
Like,
that's a good set.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
so-
What do you
Yeah.
got, Pappy?
Do y'all want to know what's in our house right now?
Yes, all day. Yes.
We have the 2,500 piece R2D2.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
Oh.
Okay.
No, we have the 5,000 piece Hogwarts Express.
Oh. Oh.
We have the 6,000 piece Hogwarts Castle.
Hmm.
The new little helmets that they've been coming out with,
Yeah.
the gauntlets, the helmets for Star-Lord and Vader and all them, we
Yeah.
have all but 2 of those.
Holy cow.
Where do you store it all, man?
And Chris has the 10,000 piece Eiffel Tower that is almost 5 foot tall.
Are these all built? Have you guys built all these?
Yes, they are.
Really?
All built. Yes.
Dude, okay. I
crazy.
I demand a Legos tour episode of some sort. Like I demand it. I'm speaking that into existence.
But see, the biggest problem is all right. So it's just me and my husband,
Yeah.
just us. We moved to Texas in 2019.
Hmm.
When we started looking for a house, we decided that the 2 of us, just by ourselves, have to have a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
For Legos.
We have our room, my mom's room, a guest room, the office, and our collection room.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
Oh no, the biggest part of our collection is not Legos.
Uh-oh.
I can't point
Where's
right
that?
to those. Those.
Oh,
right there.
Pops.
Oh,
we-
the little. Oh,
We
okay.
have 1,651.
Jeez.
Dang.
I thought about getting into that, but then I was like, dude, once I get into that, I'm already into guns and tools and cars. Like, I don't have room for nothing else.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
funny that you call it a collection room. I guess technically I have one of those, but it's not a collection of like cool neat stuff. It's like a collection of guitar cases and drums that we're not using and empty guitar cabs and like it's just
That's
all
true.
collecting all the
It's just collected over there.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
just
collector items.
No,
They're just collecting.
it's just a collection of the shit that all this stuff fits into, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, excuse the mess because I'm in the process of trying to clean up the office. Excuse the
You're good,
mess.
You're good.
Yep.
Dude. Ninja Turtles. Let's go.
Is that an arcade machine?
Yes, it is.
What? You have Ninja Turtles arcade machine? I'm coming over.
It's-
All right, guys. I gotta go. I'm going to Pappy's house. No.
Yeah, that's it. They've got a lot of those. They've got Mortal Kombat and Pac-Man and all kinds of stuff. I just found the one for the Turtles.
Dude, that's
Oh, hell yeah.
you picked like the hardest one. Isn't that game like impossible?
Yeah, but you don't pay for it, so you just hit the button like 3,000 times and you have 3,000 lives.
I
and you
guess
just play
that's
the
fair.
game.
Yeah.
Right.
Try. You can play all day, man. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
dope,
people,
dude.
people don't realize how big of a nerd I actually am. Like I've got a Star Wars tattoo that goes from my hip to my ankle.
Oh yeah,
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You're big on the Star Wars thing then. Okay, well I got a question for you then. How do you feel about the okay, so I think the last Star Wars movie that I saw was episode 3, Star Wars episode 3.
Okay.
And then they did all the stuff after that with like the Clone Wars, and then they had the series for a little while. I don't know if they're still doing it, like the Mandalorian or something, right?
Oh yeah, that's
So it's okay. You're allowed to laugh. My knowledge base is loose, my friend, loose. Yeah. So like, how do you feel about the whole continuation after all of the episodes? You know what I mean? Like, because there's a ton of spinoffs now for a bunch of different stuff.
There is. The original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, all that stuff. Those were phenomenal. They were absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Especially for the time that they were made. But if you look at the last 3 that came out, episode 6, 7, and 8, it's pretty much the same exact story. I know I'm not supposed to say that as a Star Wars fan.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I'm going to get in trouble. I am. Like Rogue One. To me, Rogue One was the best thing Star Wars in the Star Wars universe.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I love that movie. That was so amazing. Now, The Mandalorian, yes, The Mandalorian is amazing, but it's one of those things you actually have to pay attention to it and what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Rogue One, you don't have to know anything about anything when it comes to Star Wars, and that's still just an amazing movie.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah. Like it is, because basically what Star Wars is in between episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and then episode 4. It takes place in between there. That's why none of the main characters are in there.
Oh, okay.
So what
I just saw Bill here in the chat. Bill goes, Rogue One was the greatest because everyone died.
Okay, so now that the spoilers been put out there.
Oh god.
Okay, do you care about spoilers or anything else?
No,
I don't.
I still watch it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
It's like there's a very small chance that I'm ever going to watch these movies to begin with. So spoilers it's not a big deal for me. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you watch the original Star Wars movie, and I know I'm going to catch all kinds of flack for saying this. I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember if it's a new one.
We have a really tight-knit Star Wars community fan base, dude. So you better get your shit right. You better get right, Pappy.
Yeah. I'm going to be wrong because just like y'all, I'm dumb.
Oh, dude. I'm bad.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Right. But at the beginning of the first Star Wars movie, R2-D2 has to send a message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, blah, blah, blah. It's about the blueprints of the Death Star.
Yep.
The premise of the story of Rogue One is how they got those blueprints.
Ah, okay.
That's what it is.
So it's like the prequel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is nice. Okay. By the way, as the structure fails, what's up, boys? Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, what's going on? That's awesome.
Man. What's up, guys?
They follow us everywhere, man. It's amazing. I wish they were closer to us so we could follow them some places, but they're so far away.
Right? Be sneaking out of their bushes.
I know, right? Dude's pulling the homer.
Oh man.
Really?
Well, speaking of, okay, so we went from games to series and Star Wars and stuff. Video games. Let's hear. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 categories. Okay, one is going to be nostalgic. Like, what's your one that you had the best memories with? What's your current favorite? And then what's your all-time favorite? Like, whenever you get bored of a game, it's the one you go back to.
I was reading comments. What was the first category? Or the first question?
Nostalgic.
First one was nostalgic. Which one do you have the best memories?
Okay, nostalgia game.
Yep.
And then which one is our
current
favorite, and then our favorite of all time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a problem.
That's a huge problem. I'm with you, dude.
No, you don't understand. I own and currently have set up attached to a TV an original Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, a Sega Genesis, a PS3, 4, and 5. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be a hard question. I was thinking about it today. I was like, dude, I got to ask him.
Yeah, honestly, my nostalgia-wise, Mario 64.
Yes.
That
Yes.
That is a classy pick, my friend.
And honestly, after 64, I stopped playing Mario.
Dude, I kind of
Same.
did too. I
mean, other than the Mario Kart, I played Mario
Karts were fun, but dude, that as far as like the pinnacle of platforming Mario gaming, dude, that even now, dude, I've gone back and played it and like played it all the way through, and it's still a good fucking game. Like it's still a good game, man.
Oh yeah, it is. And currently, my favorite is Hogwarts Legacy.
Didn't you say you got Legacy? Did you? How is it?
It's
I haven't heard anything from you on that, so
it's beautiful.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
I want to play it. I really want to play it, but there's other things.
I've managed to get 100% with one character and 100% on the trophies.
Dang,
let's go.
You've been working, boy.
Yeah, and PlayStation. Okay, here for those of you in the comments who don't know, when they released Legacy, they released it for the PC first, and then PlayStation, Xbox shortly after. PlayStation,
and then the Switch was like the last one.
PlayStation has additional special missions that Xbox and PC don't have.
Yep.
So,
okay,
like if you're gonna get the full game, want to do everything that there is to do, you're gonna want to get it on PlayStation.
Okay. PlayStation's got that exclusivity.
Yeah.
They actually only released it for the PC, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox, the newest Xbox series.
Yeah.
Everything else releases this month.
Oh, okay. I knew there was a wait time on the Switch. I knew it was later on down the road, but they shouldn't have waited until this month. That was a terrible idea. Dude, Tears of the Kingdom comes out in a week, man. They're not going to sell any copies of Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch anyways. Like that when Tears of the Kingdom drops, dude, it's over, bro. It's over. Yeah. I'm in line for that shit, by the way.
Greatest of all
time, Pappy.
Greatest of all time, I have to go Uncharted.
Really?
I'm a PlayStation guy. Uncharted.
Okay.
That and the Arkham series are the only two series where I've played and beat every game.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
My brother's really big into the Arkham. He's played all of those. He loves that stuff. Okay, Matt, let's hear it. Let's hear it from you. I've never asked you this question. Dude, I'm curious.
The nostalgia game is tough for me because like that's kind of the world I live in. I love playing games that give me like a big bout of nostalgia. Mario 64, that was a good one, Pappy. Yeah. That's a really good game. Lately, I've been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon on my laptop, like my old laptop, like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, the very first one. And surprisingly enough, that game, when you're a child, that game is all whimsical and fun and building roller coasters and you lose a bunch of money and never pass the objectives because you don't care about that, right? But like when you're older and you like understand running a business and like how economics work and stuff like that, and you actually play the game for what it's like, the business side of it, it's actually kind of fun. It's actually kind of a cool game, like outside of building cool roller coasters and shit. It's kind of like you get to manage these little micro cities basically. So I don't know, dude. There's so much of that, man. Like the old Super Mario World on Super NES, like that get with Yoshi, like Yoshi's World or whatever the hell it was. Dude, it's such an amazing game. I've recently played through that one because I've got the old NES thing on the Switch and the Super NES thing on the Switch, the Nintendo package or whatever. So like, there's so many. I can't pick a nostalgia one because there's too many. But Mario and Roller Coaster Tycoon, I guess, if I have to. Let's see. Current favorite game, probably Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Since I got a hold of that game like a year ago, I basically haven't put it down. I've beaten it all the way through and everything. I'm working through all the DLC on it, and I'm just kind of like replaying everything and getting ready for Tears of the Kingdom because I'm going to get that game and it's going to completely occupy every part of my being. I'm very excited for it. So probably Breath of the Wild right now, which by the way, that game is so good, dude.
I haven't played Zelda since Link to the Past.
See, okay, boom. Okay, so the last time I played Zelda was Ocarina of Time on N64, right? And I had no appreciation or understanding for how awesome those games actually were, right? So Breath of the Wild is just like this big open world experience. You can run anywhere, go anywhere, do whatever you want, literally anything, dude. And that's what I like about it. But it's awesome, dude. I highly, highly recommend that game to anybody, man. To anybody. Favorite game of all time, probably Portal 2. Probably the best game I've ever played. I'm not even gonna lie. Portal is, and I don't know if you guys know anything about that game or have ever heard of it.
I know that I tried to play it once and got so fucking mad. I was
Dude,
like,
those games,
never again.
both of them are great. Portal 1 was a really good intro into like figuring out the mechanics of everything. And then Portal 2, I feel like they capitalized on all that and they just made this super elegant, really, really like fluent game with an awesome story. You know, it's I don't know. It's just a really, really good game. Portal 2. I actually started speed running it a little while ago, like a couple years ago. I speed ran it for a little while, and it's just I can play that game over and over and over again and not get bored of it. And I know it's like all the rooms are the same puzzles and like everything. You know, I know the solutions to everything. I know exactly how to run it, but it's still fun, man. It's still a good story, and the puzzles are so interesting that I don't know. It just keeps me excited, man. That's probably it.
Yeah.
No, long-winded, but that's who I am, dude. I'm long-winded.
I think for nostalgia, it's got to be. Halo 2 overall was a whole lot of fun, but more specifically, I forget what was the map name. Outlook, is that what it was? Me and my brother would play on this map. It has 2 bases, each on an opposite side, and there's an RPG, or not an RPG, a rocket launcher right in the middle of the map. And it was always a race to whoever could get the rocket launcher first. Okay, and if you didn't get the rocket launcher, you better run to the side and get up the cliff because there's a sniper rifle there. But as far as like best memories, like hanging out with my brother, it had to be Halo 2. Like we must have played that game till it wore that disc out.
Dude, I didn't even have an Xbox back in the day, and I played the shit out of Halo 2. That's how you know how big a game that was. My next door neighbor had an Xbox and had the game, and me and my friend were over there almost every day, just multiplayer Halo 2, multiplayer Halo 2. That's like all we did, dude.
So never once tried to play.
Really?
Oh, dude,
it's a good game. It's a good game.
I don't like Xbox.
See, I never owned an Xbox. I was a PlayStation guy myself back in the day. So I started on Nintendo, and then after the GameCube, it was kind of like there's nowhere else for Nintendo to go. So I was like, I guess I'm getting a PlayStation, and I went and got a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Halo now is they'll put it out for PC, so like you don't have to have an Xbox. But the campaign for all of the Halos is just amazing. Like the story is great. Like
they do have really good stories.
Really good stories.
Yep. And those games kind of like shaped the generation for a lot of games that followed after that too.
Oh, big time. Yeah,
their structure and their mechanics and
that's
their mechanics.
When Call of Duty really stepped up.
Yep.
And all these other ones. Yeah. As far as my current favorite, it's got to be a tie between the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one that came out, or basically any Forza Horizons game. I love racing games. I don't know why Call of Duty is my favorite, because last night me and Doobie were playing and I absolutely kept getting wrecked by this 8-year-old kid.
I only ever hear negative things from your Call of Duty experiences, dude.
God, dude, I was so mad. And I just, like an idiot, I just keep playing. Like, so whatever.
I've never once played a Call of Duty game.
See, I was Battlefield. I never played Call of Duty because I played Battlefield, and that was like a big, either you were a Battlefield player or you're a Call of Duty player, and that was kind of like a big controversy for a long time.
I love Battlefield too. Battlefield was a lot of fun.
I liked Call of Duty when I played it. The chances that I did, I just gravitated more towards Battlefield. Bad Company was on PC, and I was like, well, that's what I play is PC.
I kind of got shot at in real life, so Call of Duty is not.
Not his thing. Not his thing.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair, man.
And then as far as my favorite of all time, the game I keep going back to when I get bored, it's it's Assassin's Creed.
Really?
It's a tie between Black Flag, which is the pirate one.
Yes.
Or Valhalla. Like those two are probably the best that they ever put out. Or what was it? Was it Origins, the one that was Egyptian?
Assassin's Creed Origins, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that one was pretty good, but that one was almost overwhelmed. That was the first one that they had that was like an open world.
You
didn't really have to follow.
It was like a sandbox.
Yeah, and it was too much when it came out. It took me a lot to get used to. And I was like, dude, I got to be close to completing everything. It's like 12% complete. And I'm like, dude, you got to be fucking me. This is insane. It's massive. But yeah, probably Assassin's Creed is my go-to when I get bored of other games.
That's Chris's.
RF was saying over here,
Nice.
I saw. By the way, Grizzly, I don't know if you're still here, but see you later. Thanks for stopping
Hey,
by. You
thanks
said
for
had to go.
stopping
RF mentioned or asked how many hours a day do you guys play video games? I wish that I could say at all anymore. I haven't played a video other than like I get breaks and stuff at work, and I have my laptop with me or my Switch with me, and that's usually when I'm playing. That's like I get 20-30 minute breaks at work. I'll bust out the Switch and play a little bit, or I'll get a half an hour lunch, and I'll play some roller coasters or whatever. That's about it, man. I haven't actually sat down and actively played a game since before we started the channel. Like I legitimately haven't. I've run Portal and stuff and done things I know how to do, but I haven't like gotten into anything new. Breath of the Wild consumed me for like a year and a half, man.
As far as time that I actually get to play, I usually play Wednesday nights for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Friday nights, if I'm not out at Kenneth's house and I'm here in town, I am on from 7 p.m. till 2 a.m. in the morning. Like I'm on for a while. Me and Doobie and the boys would get on, and oh god, it gets ignorant. Sometimes we'll stream it to Twitch. I got taken down for a little bit from Twitch because Doobie got a little off the handle, minor cancelization for a minute. He was really frustrated, and so yeah, hopefully I'll be back to streaming again Friday nights. But yeah, typically Friday nights and then a little bit Saturday. So I would say all in all, within a week, I maybe play like 5 to 6 hours, maybe a little more, but not too much more than that.
Yeah,
How about you, Pappy D?
I really only play if I have a freak out. If I happen to call in from work, I'll spend maybe an hour or two trying to calm down, but that's about it. I don't play that much.
Bill Doobie out of control. Say it ain't so. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this week's episodes, the intros with Doobie. He is just
that kid is just a
off the
ball
ropes
of energy, man. That kid is just a ball of energy. He just will not. He just doesn't stop, dude. He just doesn't stop, which is great. Can be overwhelming, but it's great, man.
So, he's entertaining. But earlier, Cindy B said, "Oh, watch it, Pappy. You're going to be in trouble with Chance." But I said, "I can do some of the Star Wars stuff."
Yeah,
because I know he's a huge Star Wars fan too.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's a big soccer fan too, which is really weird.
Huh. Soccer, yeah. I don't know, man.
No, don't get me started. I'm a sports guy.
Soccer is just not my. I feel like if I wanted to watch somebody try to score for like 4 hours, I would just go to the bar with Doobie. You know what I mean?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, man. Soccer is just a tough one to watch.
No, I can watch anything except for golf and tennis. I don't really care for tennis.
That's fair. Me neither.
Yeah, I'm a sports ball person.
Only thing I know about soccer is I watch the Always Sunny podcast, and one of the characters on that show is Rob McElhenney, and he is the owner for Wrexham soccer team. Is there a soccer team in Wrexham, or are they called Wrexham? I don't know. But anyways, they just won a big cup, maybe the World Cup. I don't actually know. Not sure. But
the World Cup is a country thing.
Oh, is it? So maybe
yeah.
I don't know. They won a big ass match. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like a really big deal. And I saw a video of them at the stadium. It was Rob McElhenney, and he was with Ryan Reynolds, and they were standing next to fucking Paul Rudd. They were like, yeah, Paul Rudd just happened to be in fucking London, and they started talking about him, and they were like, dude, what a life to be Paul Rudd, just kind of wherever you end up, and then all of a sudden, I'm at this soccer game, and I knew this guy, and here I am in London, and Paul Rudd just seems like he has this life where he just kind of smiles at everything and just has an awesome time everywhere, But anyways, that's what I know about soccer is that Rob McElhenney's team won a big ass match a couple weeks ago or something like that. That's it. That's my knowledge of soccer. That's it.
I'm the type of guy that'll like, if the sport's on, I'll watch it. But like, I don't follow specific teams or players. I used to follow players a little bit. I know Troy Polamalu was like one that I really loved watching. He's just a Used to be a really explosive player.
He was
like,
fun
he
to
was
watch.
really good.
He was.
God, who was that other guy? Why am I blanking?
Because you're not a sports guy.
He used to. He was recently, like within the last 5 years, playing for the Seattle Seahawks, and he kept.
Wilson.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Marshawn Lynch.
Was it Marshawn Lynch that kept getting fined for like flipping people off and shit during the games?
I don't think
And he
so.
just kept doing it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but he was a really fun one to watch too. He just didn't give a shit. He's like, I don't care, dude. This is who I am. If you're gonna find me for it, whatever. But
Yeah.
you're blanking because you're getting old. Yeah, I know, Bill.
So
Okay.
are you a Gators fan, Pappy?
Yep.
My uncle would be. You guys would be friends in a heartbeat. He fucking loves Florida Gators. He's all about that shit.
Me too.
He'd walk in and see your shirt and be like, "Oh, Gators guy.
Okay.
I like him."
Yep. First college football game I ever watched was Florida against Florida State.
Oh,
And
cool.
I'm a color guy, and my favorite color is orange. Florida happened to be
Heck
wearing
yeah.
their orange jerseys. It just stuck.
Nice.
You're like, there it is. There's my team
There
right
it
there.
Oh man, I
Hell
wish
yeah.
the Wyoming Cowboys were better. Like,
What like a better team overall?
yeah, better team overall.
Dude, they always they have their moments. They every once in a while they get these little moments where you're like, oh shit, are they going to do something? And
Yeah.
then they get on a national
Oh.
network and they just
dude. It's so bad to watch
Like-
because like the first and second quarter, even I've seen up to the third quarter, they'll be like,
crushing,
30 points
Crushing.
to 0, just
And lose the
absolutely
game.
crushing,
dude. And
and then
just,
just give the whole fucking thing
it's
away
like
in the last
every
quarter.
play, they're just like, here you go.
Yeah,
Oh, here you go. Here's
It's like,
another one.
Oh my
Like,
god,
what are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh man,
yeah.
Yeah.
Our cute little Wyoming team. We try so hard out here. We try so
I
I
hard.
mean, to be fair, a couple of those guys who used to play for Wyoming now play for. In
They-
fact,
they've
the
moved
guy
on.
that I had woodshop with, he plays for the Bengals
The
now.
fucking quarterback for the Bills, isn't he? Wyoming player or something
Yep.
like that.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's the next
So
Wyoming player.
yeah,
So-
I don't know. Yeah,
Hi,
Josh Allen.
Desiree.
That's Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
Desiree said hello. Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
Desiree.
Desiree. Good to see you again. Yeah, Vegas. We got Vegas.
oh, is Cat in here now?
Cat's
oh,
in here. What's
Cat's
up,
in
Cat?
Vegas.
What's going
Oh,
on,
what's up,
Cat?
Cat?
Yeah. Cat's
Burns
in Vegas.
Burns Bridges was talking about the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
Cat's in Vegas. She's right next to the Golden Knights Stadium.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're anywhere
the,
on the strip, you can see it.
The Knights are in the playoffs for hockey.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit! Is that what you're doing there, Cat? Watching fucking playoff hockey games? Because that sounds fucking awesome too. I've never seen it. Here's a fun
that's
factoid.
badass,
I've never
man.
actually seen a professional sporting event. Like I've seen college events, but I've never actually been to like a professional, like baseball game, football game,
now,
hockey.
Now, here's the thing. Okay. Everybody hates the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. And like, I get it. However, I would love to go watch a game in their arena
AT&T Stadium.
because their new arena is supposed to be like
Oh, that's right. They got a
the
new one. Huh?
best acoustic sound. Like it's supposed to be. They had sound engineers come in and design the stadium to give you the best audio experience possible. And so like I forget what it was, but they did a whole thing talking about how they had to put parts of sound reflective glass in certain pieces to make the sound
Okay.
of the audience direct towards players and the sound of the players to direct back to the audience. And it's a very, very cool deal.
Okay.
But I feel like that's probably what I would like to do if I was going to do something, go see something professional.
I would say your first professional experience, make it either football or hockey. Soccer is boring because there's no commentary. You're just sitting there watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had a bunch of people say that if you're going your first event, make it a hockey game. I've had so many people say go to a hockey game. And it works out conveniently for us because the Avalanche is 4 hours down the road from us. So I can just go catch an Avs game. So I definitely want to go check one out. And the more people that I talk to, the more people like go to a hockey game. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm booking a hockey game, man.
Yeah.
I actually got a puck from the last hockey game I went to in
Hell yeah.
Colorado.
Nice, dude.
It bounced up in the seats about 10 rows behind us and rolled down and hit my foot.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
dude.
let's
You're like,
go.
oh, hey. Hell yeah, dude. That's
But yeah,
dope, man.
No, they're completely different atmospheres. Like baseball's fun, it is, but it's not as active, if that makes sense. I mean, if somebody hits a home run or if there's a spectacular play, it's pretty phenomenal.
Yep.
in between plays in football and when even in the middle of whatever's going on the hockey rink, there's a lot going on. Like it's very intense in both atmospheres,
like nonstop. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
And then even when the game is, I've heard that like live hockey games, professional hockey games are insanely fast. Like on TV, it looks like they're moving quick, but then you see them in real life, and you're like, how are they even doing that? That's what I've heard, anyways. So that's what makes me want to go see one. I really want to go see, man.
Oh
That'd be a lot of fun.
If you go on YouTube at any point in time and put in NHL All-Star blue line to blue line, it's their speed event, their speed skating.
Event. Yeah, how fast they can go.
How fast those guys go. It's insane. It's like a couple of seconds from blue line to blue line,
dude. And then not to mention how fast they go, but then how fast they stop too. Like these guys stop so fast, man. Like the rink is only so big, and they cut to fucking 20-something miles an hour, and then they slam to zero in like no time, dude.
Yeah, I'd be the guy to like slide my skate sideways and just fall over. Just done. Boop.
Yeah, man. So
it's not easy.
I want to go see a professional sporting event for sure. It sounds like hockey's the one on the list. So.
Yeah. And it's also one of those things, don't think you have to be next to the ice. Because honestly, I understand being close to the ice because you're real close to the action. If anything happens in front of you, it's pretty amazing. Yeah. But if you sit in the upper section, you can see the whole rink and everything that's going on. You can pay closer attention and see more the further up you are.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people for football want like field side and stuff like that. I kind of picture it like going to the movie theater. I don't want to be in the front row. I want to be about mid. I can see everything going on. Like
that's also another factoid. If in a movie theater, when you sit in the middle rows, like in the middle section, that's where all the speakers from the front of the movie theater meet. So like similar to sitting in studio position where you kind of want to be at the peak of the triangle where the speakers are at. That's why you sit in the middle at the theater. That's where all the sound hits you the best. So that's where you're going to hear all the small nuances and shit. Whereas when you're right up front, you get all the low end, but you don't, nothing happens. It's just a bunch of all the time, like, and then if you're at the back, you don't get the mix, but yeah, the sweet spot. That's right. James Bond, the sweet spot, the apex, if you will.
Oh man.
I did not think we were going to be talking about sports. I really did.
Dude, especially with me, man. I like,
and you knew that Dallas' stadium was AT&T Stadium. Explain that to me.
Only because we toured through Dallas and we drove by AT&T Stadium, so I will never forget that. And actually, before we even drove by it, right? So we're driving through Dallas. It's hotter than a motherfucker out, right? And we're just waiting to play. We know where the venue's at, and we're in that lull where we've got like 4 or 5 hours where there's just like there's nothing to do. What the hell are we gonna do? So we're driving around looking for some food, and we pull into this gas station. And I'm just, we're in Texas. I don't know where the hell I'm at, so I'm just putzing around, looking around. I'm walking. And there's like this concrete wall at this gas station. And then on the other side of this concrete wall, it's just a big open field, like a giant open field. And it's weird because I'm like, we're kind of in town. Why is there just a big... So I'm like, I jump over the wall and I'm like walking through the field and kind of looking around. And I look up and look to my left and it's just a dome. It's just the entire skyline is just white. And it's like AT&T Stadium. And I'm like, hey, boys. They all at the gas station. I'm like, you want to check this out? They fucking come over. It's like we were standing right next to it. We had no fucking idea. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's why it sticks out in my mind is like AT&T Stadium. It's like, oh yeah, that's in Dallas. I know that. I'll never forget that now. Then we also drove by fucking Texas Speedway, the racetrack there. I had no idea how big fucking speed rings were.
Oh yeah,
racetracks are enormous. They're bigger. Yeah. They're as big as a football stadium. It's crazy, dude.
Oh, most of them are bigger.
Dude, it was enormous. I guess because you got to fit a bunch of fucking cars in there. You don't think about that, but like,
it's not just that. If it's a mile-long track, you're looking at more than a quarter mile just for the backstretch.
It was Texas Motor Speedway, so it was like, enormous. I was like, I'm blown away, dude. I had no idea. It was like, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. They got to pack how many fucking hundreds of cars into that thing, and then thousands of people.
Car trailers.
Oh, not just
trailers, trucks,
and the
crews,
and everything else.
Dude. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But stadiums in general, dude, structural engineering is a thing on like, I sometimes you look at buildings and you're just like, what?
Skyscrapers are one of those. I'm like, how the fuck does that thing just not blow down?
The guys that are up there that are putting the bolts into the thing, that are working on the scaffolding and shit, how do those guys exist? Who the fuck are those guys? Like,
Or like a C5 Galaxy. How does that fly?
Like, yeah, like how are those guys just gonna get up 8,000 feet in the air and just start hammering bolts into iron, dude? That's so scary, man.
I will tell you one place I will never go again. Never in my life. The football field in Denver.
Oh, really? Mile High?
Yes. Well, it's not Mile High anymore.
It's not.
The other one.
Yeah, that's right. They moved.
We went to a Garth Brooks concert, which was dumb in itself because I have a problem with crowds.
Oh, yeah. And you went to Garth Brooks? Oh, man.
He sold out 3 shows in Spokane back to back.
Day after day after day, dude.
Oh, it wouldn't have been that bad because we were supposed to park at the Pepsi Center and walk to the football field. Okay. I would have been okay with that. But at the last moment, the friend of ours that was with us decided she wanted to park in the second to most southern parking area for the light rail for a Garth Brooks concert. You're going to put me on a light rail for a Garth Brooks concert.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh.
So I was in the middle of a freak out on the light rail before we even got to the stadium. Like,
because you're shoulder to shoulder in there, right?
I was balled up in a ball crying. I was having a genuine freak out. We get to the stadium. Tickets were free, so we weren't going to complain. But the problem was tickets were in the nosebleeds of the stadium.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. Again, they're free. Thank you. I appreciate it. We get up there, and you would think the structural engineering of a stadium would make it to where it's sturdy. It doesn't. The top of that stadium was rocking back and forth.
Oh yeah, in the wind.
Oh, well, the wind, people stomping and clapping and singing. It just the top of the whole stadium was moving side to side. I will never go back to that stadium ever again.
Yep.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, no, and I probably will never go to another Garth Brooks concert.
I've been to.
It's Garth Brooks' fault that stadium was swaying. Okay.
I've been to Mile High several times, but that's just I've never been to a game there. That's where they have Warped Tour at. So I've been there a bunch of times for Warped Tour, which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. They stopped doing that. But yeah, it's Mile High was cool. I thought that was a cool spot, and I never went up in the stands, but I spent a lot of time hanging out in the bottom of it.
Let me ask you something, okay? Because maybe you know. We were talking about Denver and stuff. How come the aquarium is always under construction? Fucking, I was there when I was 8 years old, and it was under construction, and we were just there for the concert thing, and it was under construction again. So it's been like 13 years.
So in cars, right? You get these. You have a water pump, right? And there's constantly water and coolant and shit flowing through there, and the seals go bad all the time, right?
Yeah.
So now put that on a scale of you've got saltwater aquarium animals and these giant tanks that are held together with bolts and seals, and it's just a constant. It's like it's owning a giant boat. It's literally owning a giant boat. It's just always maintenance, dude. You just never stop working on it ever. With that much water around, dude, like you got structural issues all the time. You got seals breaking loose. You got pH balances that are incorrect. You know, there's all sorts of sciences that go into it, man. That's gotta be what it is.
I guess that being Denver, man.
You're not wrong though. It is literally, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever not seen a crane outside of that fucking.
It's I-25 is always under construction too, so you can't.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, constantly, man. I think they've given up on I-25 in Casper. I don't think they're going to do anything more to it. I think they're just going to leave it like that's it. Good luck out there.
If it goes to dirt, that's
where you're at. It's just going to be broken up concrete after a while because it's a mess out here, dude.
Have y'all actually been to the aquarium in Denver?
Oh yeah. Like 1 times or something like that.
Can you explain to me how in the hell the main or the best attraction, the most entertaining attraction at dolphins? An aquarium? No, it's the fucking tigers.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
See, I didn't even think about that.
Well, see, when I was in middle school and they took us for the field trip, the thing everybody was talking about is they had the 2 turtles that were fucking in the tank.
Of course.
That's what everybody was talking about.
Of course.
Like,
God.
It was hilarious.
You're right. I forgot they have a full-on tiger exhibit in there. Yeah. That is one of the and the piranha tank, honestly, because the piranha tank is dope. Like, see those little chompers, like, oh yeah.
Oh man, my childhood was different, I guess. I don't know. Man.
I was raised in a swamp. How do you think yours was different than mine?
Oh man, I don't know. It's like, I just remember the bus ride. He's like, man, did you see those 2 turtles? I was like, yeah, everybody saw the 2 turtles.
Oh, that's an interesting point. Burns Bridges, the Boise Aquarium is always under construction because the owner operator is always under investigation for aquatic trafficking and smuggling. Don't think about. I know nothing about smuggling saltwater aquatic animals.
Smuggling lionfish.
Yeah, no idea. But shit, that's an interesting perspective. Didn't think about that.
I do forget that like there is a lot of money in sea
Dude,
life.
in any exotic animals of any kind, right? Like land
Now,
or sea.
Did you know that typically let me see, is it the red pandas or just the normal pandas? I forget which one's which. Either way,
The red pandas, the ones that look like little dogs.
Well, I know it's a panda of some sort, okay? But they don't actually buy them for their zoos. They trade them because they're like, we'll give you a giraffe and 3 lions for this fucking panda because no zoo wants to buy it because they're too expensive to feed.
No, I'm laughing at RF. Do you see that? Velociraptor noises in Jurassic Park are turtle making love.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's smuggling that seaweed again. In Denver, he might be.
Oh, man. How did we go from talking about the Florida Gators to smuggling seaweed into the Denver aquarium?
With somehow sports in the middle of all that.
Yeah.
Man. Welcome to 307 Rants.
Yeah, that's totally scripted, 100% professional. I'm Matt. That's Chris.
I'm Pappy.
That's Pappy D.
Oh man,
Wow.
we got tears over here.
We got to do this more often.
No, yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to eventually because I'm gonna have to jet out here in 10 minutes or so because I've got company coming over for a barbecue and I'm supposed to be playing Grill Master and so. But are we doing a? Do you want to?
We are. I was thinking we were gonna get into that next year.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
So for the people in chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you share the video, like the video. We're going to give you guys a couple seconds if you want to share it to your Facebook or whatever while we get this reaction set up and ready to go. But
now, I'm seeing this option right here.
Yes. Which option?
This one, which looks like it'll put us 2 over on this side and then our whatever we're capturing right there. But do you have a different way of doing this? Like I
listen. Okay.
Press S.
We are using a new software here. Okay. We're learning.
So
what we're going to do is when we're ready, we're going to hit S.
Okay.
And then we're going to see how it looks.
Okay.
Because we have no idea how this is going to go.
No clue.
So
and then
the stream cuts off. We'll be back.
That's yeah.
And then we're going to do that one if it just covers the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean?
If it just like gets rid of us, we'll switch it to that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Professional streamers. That's right, Tart.
Okay. So so rolling the TV on the cart from school, dude. To be honest, maybe we should just have open the door and just have like a treat, and it rolls into the center of the room, dude.
Your squeak too. Every TV.
Oh, dude, they build them with broken wheels, bro. That's how they build them at the factory. They come rolling out of the factory. Squeak. Yeah, that one passes. Send it.
And then you hear the tubes all fire up in that thing.
Yo, dude. And everyone's hair stands up in the room because there's so much fucking static built up off of that thing, dude.
Oh, God.
Okay, Chris, tell the people what we're doing.
Oh, okay. So
going insane.
Yeah.
Nixon Rodeo has released a new one. I know Pappy D reacted to their newest one, and it seemed like he really liked it. So we're going to check out their newest one, Casualty.
Okay.
They just dropped the music video, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, yep.
So we're going to check it out together live, and we're going to pause and talk about it and all this good stuff. If you guys don't know who Nixon Rodeo is, we're going to go ahead and put the we're actually going to put the link for
let's see
for their page in the chat.
Oh, yours doesn't affect the thing over there. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just watching and learning. Hey. All right, there's the video.
Okay, there's the video. So if you guys like what you're hearing, okay, so be sure to go over to their page and show them some love. They
have 939 subscribers. I think
they're so close.
I think we can get them to 1,000. Man, they need 60 more. I think we can do it.
So let's see what this looks.
We're gonna press S in 3, 2, 1. It didn't do anything.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hang on.
Everything's
fine. Okay.
We're gonna see. We're going to.
Holy shit, that worked.
Did it? What did it look like on the stream? Oh
There
my
it is.
God.
Let's
That worked.
go.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. We might just start using this from now on. This is nice. I like this.
Right.
Okay.
So this is Casualty by Nixon Rodeo, and let us know if the screen cap is too loud, too soft. We'll go from there.
Yeah,
So,
we can just adjust the slider. Okay, Chris,
Okay.
get us kicked off. Let's go. Nixon Rodeo is badass, by the way.
They're
So I hope you
badass.
guys are ready for some badassery because these guys are awesome.
Let's go.
Good job. Beer all around. Yeah.
Bet you thought that I was gone. I waited for so long to say I needed to get away from the fire. You should hear what they say about me. I've become a casualty of lies, destined by
Dude,
design.
smart. Okay, will this work if it's not going to, is it because of the,
No.
okay. So
just
go back
right
to that. I want to just go to where, right where you can see their bus.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so see how they have it split into 2 levels right there? They've got the divider and the drums are up top and the guitars and stuff are on the bottom.
Mhm.
Dude, it's a really, really smart idea. The drums are basically set up. The snare is on a stand. The tom is already set up. The kick drum is in position. Like basically all they have to do is move that stuff from there into the venue onto the stage.
Yeah.
There's no setup time. Like that saves so much time, dude. Takes up a lot of space in the van, but if you've got it situated like that, then
and that's why we had a trailer.
fair enough, right?
Just set it up in the front of the trailer and then drag it all out.
I've seen bands do a similar thing to this where except with doing it with equipment, they set it up like bunks basically where they can all sleep like that.
Oh,
So
I
2 people can sleep on bottom, 2 people can sleep on the top.
Okay.
That's they tour around like that, dude.
Yeah.
Bands do some cool shit with cargo vans, and I like this setup because dude, it's so seamless. It's just like, yeah, we open the back door to the van, drums are set up, dude. We can just roll them out and set them up.
Like good to go.
What do you got? You just checking.
I'm just moving it over.
Okay, cool.
So that way.
Great. All right, let's carry on, shall we? You got to click the play button because I don't want. Yeah,
thing.
I don't want to fuck it up.
I needed to get away.
Oh wait, before we carry on, is the audio okay? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet?
Oh yeah, do we need to turn it
let
up?
us know.
I don't know if we can turn it up much, but
And Pappy, what's your thoughts so far?
I'm liking it, but it sounds a little muffled on my end. I don't know if that's
muffled on your end.
really,
Yeah.
It does sound a little
Crank it.
funky on mine. We're gonna crank it up a little bit.
No, not like the volume. It sounds like almost like you're playing it in behind a door or something. Like it's loud, but I can.
Interesting. That could be
Yeah,
there could be a translation issue between YouTube
could
and
be.
Streamlabs.
Audio is
It may
fine.
be.
Well, we'll fix it in post.
Let's just keep going. Yeah, fix it in post, Pappy. Pappy,
Yeah,
you fix it in post, okay?
There you go. Tone is muffled.
Pappy, tell
Volume is
your
fine.
editor to fix it in post, okay?
Chris, fix it in post.
Thank you. We'll do. We'll do.
Or Chris, his husband too.
No, I was talking to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chris, fix it in post.
This isn't going on my channel. Remember?
Mhm.
I arrived at the good part. When I was here. Fair enough.
Let's go.
From the fire, you should hear what they say about me. I've become a casualty of lies, destined by design. From a liar.
Oh man.
So kill me, break me down, 'cause I'm finally happy. I'm sorry.
Get it, Brent.
If I was wrong, I was barely living. I felt buried alive. I was dead from the inside, and you were there for me. Better late than never to find out how it was supposed to be.
Ooh. Dude. The story, man. Okay.
What's going on?
So the 2 guys, they're either at a show or unloading from practice. They're getting ready to practice, right? Ethan is in bed. His ex-girlfriend or whatever texts him, hey, can we talk about this? He's just all kind of depresso, espresso and shit. He's like, nah, dog, like, I think I'm going to kind of hang out here. He just ignores their text. Brett, the lead singer, he's on his way getting ready to go to practice, and he gets just straight up beat down in his house.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
So,
randomly, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a crazy story, man.
It's got some exhorter vibes going on. Where,
Yeah.
like where
yeah.
they just come in and take all the money.
Respect is my currency.
Yeah,
okay?
bro. All right, Pappy, what do you got? Anything so far?
Not yet. I'm digging it.
All right, cool. Let's press forward. Can I press the space bar now? You think it'll work?
I don't know.
I'm trying
Fuck
it.
See you later, James.
Thanks for stopping by, James Bond. We appreciate you.
Imagine all the damage hypocrites have done. Self-proclaimed priests and virgin nuns. Look down just for an excuse to abuse you. I'm so glad I got the chance to see who doesn't mean shit and who is there for me. They shut down all the rumors and lies. Innocence dies.
I know exactly where that's at.
Do you?
Beautiful scream by Ethan
Yeah,
Harrison there.
great, man.
So a couple things. Let me back this up here for just a moment, okay? And I'm going to pause it on the screen. Right here. I also know exactly where this is because this camper
Has been there
for 7 years,
For
8
generations.
years, 10 years. The tire always goes flat. The city come out, put a sticker on it. The guy airs the tire back up, peels the sticker off, and there you go.
Hey, man, those stickers come right off of some WD-40. I ain't even kidding, dude.
Like, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I've seen that. I know exactly where they're at. Oh man. But yeah, no, I love how they kind of play the like if you guys have ever played in a band, there's some bands that you get involved with where they always have this one guy, right? And there's the one guy who's like too emotional and got things going on, and he has a hard time showing up for practice or showing up for the shows. And then you have the guy who's like too into the alcohol and drugs, and he has a hard time showing up to practice or the shows. And then you have the other guy who just has wild shit happen to him all the time. He's like, yeah, man, somebody came to my house, like beat me down, took my phone. Now I'm out here laying in a ditch. I'm not sure I'm going to make it to the show tonight. Like, and you don't know really whether to believe him or not.
Right.
Like, I love how they kind of portray these guys. And then there's the two guys in the band that are like,
The guys that show
where you
up.
guys
and they're
at?
like, we
Like,
got all the equipment.
everything unloaded.
What's going on?
set up,
Come on.
waiting for a sound check.
Tark says, did you guys do the audio on this, Chris and Matt? No, I wish.
No.
I wish, but I did not. I assume this is probably Jimmy Hill,
This is Jimmy Hill.
who's based in Spokane and has a dope.
He has
Dope
2 platinum
studio.
records sitting
Yeah.
in his studio.
Yeah, and he's got a very nice space.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure I still can't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure Jimmy Hill mastered one of my old band's albums. I think I met Jimmy Hill before I even knew anything about who he was or anything like that.
It was
at all.
honestly probably before Amplified Wax.
Oh,
even
it definitely was because
started.
it was in a garage that he had like decked out and like, you know, put in a partition. So he had a drum room and did all this shit. Like he built soffits in the walls for his monitors, but like it was a legit studio. It was just in the dude's garage. But it was even then I walked into that room and was like, holy shit. Like
Yeah.
it was like this, but like 1,000 times better. I mean, it was an actual
pretty
room.
wild.
It had a board on one side, a live room on the other side, soffits in the walls for the monitors. It was legit, man. It was a real setup.
Denise says I like them, but I wish I had better audio. We'll check out the original on their channel. Hey, that's what we're hoping.
That's what
Like-
someone said in the comments that Streamlabs turns audio to crap. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it's just a
This is
translation
the
error.
same thing.
Yeah,
It-
that's what I mean. Yeah, Streamlabs, StreamYard. So there's probably
Yeah.
some sort of
Shenanigans.
translation communication error between Streamlabs and YouTube.
It may be because I hear y'all fine.
Yeah,
there's,
yeah.
There's nothing with y'all's volume that's going on. It's just
But the video is all crappy. Yeah. So anyway, so if you want to hear it in high quality, they have it on their page. You
Yes.
can just go over there and listen
And they
to
also have it available on Apple Music, Spotify. Like
it. While you're there, give
Go
them a
download it,
subscription,
man.
drop a like,
Do
share it
all
on
the
other
things.
social media platforms. All right, we've done our independent social media or independent production. Let's go.
Oh, I know where that's at too. That's a good little bar.
Hogwash.
Anyway, let's carry on.
So kill me, break me down, 'cause I'm finally happy.
Oh, careful, don't fall.
Right?
If I was wrong, I inside, and you weren't there for me. Better late than never to find out how it was supposed to be.
Same, bro. Same.
He's cruising, man.
Oh, dude. Ethan.
Oh, there comes the van. Okay, perfect.
Hold on. We got to take it back, man. Ethan got that
Dude, he was-
Superman run.
he was
Look
moving.
at this. Look at this.
I bet this scene sucks to record.
Oh, God, dude. Just,
All right, I need you to go as fast as you can down this alley.
yeah. Look at that superhero run, bro. He got the
Dude,
elbows locked 90 degree all
Like-
the way back, all the way forward.
You got to
like-
imagine someone's next to him on a dirt bike with a little camera. Bling, just like, like
right? Oh, one of those electric scooters they have downtown. and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He looks like the Flash.
Dude, he's
Hey,
moving.
Dude, he moving.
He's looking like he's fucking auditioning for the Sandlot or some shit, dude. He got them new Chucks, bro. New Chuck Taylors.
Hell yeah.
Run faster, jump higher, bro.
Oh man, the music is so great. The thing that I like about this is the video gives you a story, and there's kind of multiple stories happening at the same time. But then the lyrics of the song also give you a story that's not really. I mean, it's kind of related, but
not quite.
not quite exactly what the video is. So this is one of those videos that you can go back and watch over and over and over again and analyze a specific story within
Mhm.
the whole conglomerate of what they have going on. Which I think is
I had a
pretty
feeling
cool.
there was going to be a coming together of these different stories all at the same
Yeah.
point, and it kind of seems like that's what's happening.
We're getting there.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
So kill me, break me down, 'cause I'm finally happy. I'm sorry if I was wrong. I was
Oh,
buried
Oh,
I felt buried alive.
dude, that's cool.
I was
That is
dead
Ending at the
from
live
inside.
venue. That's dope.
You weren't there for me. Better late than never to find out how it was supposed to be.
Oh, here it goes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why'd you have to lie? Tearing down my life.
Dude, that is hard, bro. Oh, right at the dude, right in her face. Oh, okay. Tell her how you really feel, Ethan. Damn. What was that, bro?
Okay, you know what was the most impressive? Okay, we'll take it back. We'll watch this section
That
again.
went fucking hard.
Let's see if you pick up on what I saw, and maybe Pappy D has seen it too. But
I was too busy drooling over here. I don't know.
God,
Dude,
his voice is incredible.
his voice is great.
It is.
What am I picking up on here? What am I supposed to be picking up on?
Okay, so we're gonna go back a couple seconds here.
Okay.
Now, stage dive,
Mhm,
impressive.
mhm.
Okay, having the crowd surf all the way to the back,
Uh-huh,
impressive.
Uh-huh.
Managing to sing while doing all of
Uh-huh.
that, impressive.
Okay.
The balls on this man to go scream in a girl's face,
dude,
for fucking him over.
Dude, through
Impressive.
a PA and a microphone.
Yeah. Okay. But the most impressive.
Okay. Let's
Watch.
go. I think I have an idea of what you're getting at.
Do you see it?
The fact that there's a mic cable running all
Yeah.
the way back
Yeah.
to the thing.
That
Yeah,
mic has
yeah.
a cable on it
Yeah,
all the way
yeah.
to the.
I was wondering when you were
Holy
like,
shit.
when you were asking if I saw it, I was trying to analyze like what the crazy thing could be in that situation. I was like, well, it's kind of impressive that he got the fucking mic all the way back to that table through the
Yeah.
crowd and like with
Yeah,
the cable attached
cable.
to it.
Like, holy shit.
So I'm glad
He
that's
got
what
it
you're-
wrapped around his arm too, dude. It's
Yeah,
like for
dude. Yeah,
life,
that's
man.
that. Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that.
Wow.
Uh,
Ethan, man, you're a man of mystery. What was that
I've seen some
was it the
dudes.
Dos Equis commercial? The
The most
interesting man in the world.
Yeah. He's on his way.
He's on his way, man. He'll get there. Oh man! All right,
Let's finish
it
her
out.
Yep. I like that he keeps getting closer and closer to the table. Also, you can see him working his way through the crowd, dude. Dude, the way he walks in out of frame.
Oh shit! Brett got stabbed.
Dude, the way he steps in from out of frame with the mic and he's just at the top of his lungs already. Yeah. That was good. The whole end of that song, just banger, dude.
Great.
Woo! Pappy, you still with us? You alive over there?
Uh-huh.
Woo! Boy. Oh,
So
yeah.
this-
Also, Gary Gwynn on the bass. That bass tone is disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Like, through some of those, you can just hear it like, wah, 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 wah. Like, it's just, very tasty mix. Kudos to Jimmy Hill.
So we got
Oh, wait. Make Waves Media House. I wonder if
Yes.
that's not Jimmy Hill then.
that's who did their video,
Oh, okay.
and then directed and edited.
Oh, there it
John
is by
Kurtz.
James Hill right there at the bottom.
Script by Brent Forsyth and Ethan Harrison. Audio producer
Audio
and
producer and engineering by James Hill.
by James Hill.
Yep.
Recorded and mixed at Amplified Wax
Amplified
Records.
Wax. There we go.
Yep. So yeah, man.
Dude,
that's the
So
boys.
good. So good, man. Bravo to them. Should we go back to the
Absolutely.
Can we do the how do we do the
That should stop it.
Oh,
what?
Let's go.
What?
And see, that is the difference between y'all's channel and my channel.
What's
y'all
that?
Can sit there, y'all can sit there and talk about the mixing and what they did with the instruments and everything else. And all I can do is sit here and drool because I love that so much.
Yeah. Hey,
Sure.
that's okay, man. That's my level of nerdiness, right? You're a Legos nerd. Well, I'm an audio nerd, so that's that's my wheelhouse.
But
But
see, the problem is I will never see them live ever.
yeah,
Well,
you
No.
might have a chance.
I won't
Why?
because Popo hates screaming.
yeah.
Oh,
The-
okay.
The
Okay.
fact that I got him to see No Resolve was only because of what they did with Adele. That is
Yeah.
it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm getting ready to bail out. We just had to do that reaction.
Anyway, so I'm hoping to eventually. For those of you who are, which let me see, how many of you are from Casper in the chat? I don't think.
Oh, probably
any
zero.
Of you.
Probably zero.
Okay. Casper does this thing every summer called the Rock the Block, right? And so basically what they do is they have like 20 days out of the summer, and it's so dumb. It's not like a Friday, Saturday during the whole summer.
No, it's
like
Thursday.
It's like a Wednesday and then a Thursday.
do it on a
and then
Thursday.
Tuesday and a Wednesday, and then a Tuesday and a Friday, and then a Monday and a Thursday. And it's just all spread out everywhere.
It's
Makes
whatever day they want to do it,
zero
apparently.
fucking
Yeah.
sense. Anyway, somebody on the committee reached out to us and said, hey, we understand you guys do the YouTube things. You guys talk to some of these bands. Could you get some of them in? My first question is, what's your budget?
Yeah.
And they came back with clearly not enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, here's the problem, okay? You guys want to spend $1,500 a night paying all the bands that play. That all the bands get paid out of that $1,500.
And they're all locals. They're all from here.
Yeah, not enough. So I suggested that, hey, instead of doing 20 days out of the summer, how about we take and condense it to a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, have a Friday night, a Battle of the Bands or something. Saturday nights when you have your big
Your
headliner
big local
come in.
or your big names.
And I was probably going to have Nixon Rodeo come on that one. And Nixon Rodeo said, hey, man, we'll do it for free. Just get us plane tickets and a hotel room. Like, we're good. But something like that, Pappy D, would be a great time to come, like, see them. If you were ever going to come back to the desolate plains of Wyoming,
yeah.
We have talked about me in Wyoming.
to come and visit and to see them live, that would be the place to, because
Yeah.
like Casper's so small, man. Like even a packed out show is still
I'm not-
maybe 100 people.
I'm not.
Maybe.
I'm not worried about the crowds when it comes to that. It's just
Yeah.
like seriously, Popo hates screaming. Like he would not listen to Nixon Rodeo at all. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. And he's not alone. There's tons of people
Yeah.
out there that are just
Yeah.
they don't like that.
Yeah.
I've heard from funny enough, but like back in the day, I heard from one of my mom's friend that she said, when I hear those guys doing the screaming thing on the radio, it just sounds like static. It sounds like somebody changed the station to just static really quick and then changed it back, which is also, it's an interesting perspective. Like, not everybody hears it as singing, or as like
car speakers blown.
Probably,
perhaps?
man.
Like that's
She's driving some old fucking Buick or some shit. But yeah, it's just like I get it. Not everybody can do the screaming thing. I didn't like screaming for a long time when I was first getting into punk rock music. I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
I thought that screamo shit was like terrible. And now I encourage that stuff. I'm like, hey, are you angry? Let's put a screaming part in this really quick. Why don't you yell something? Like,
It wasn't like screaming didn't become a thing for me till I played in a band where we had a singer that could do it, and watching him do his vocal warm-ups and then actually perform it's a totally different thing when you see it live.
Definitely a difference between just yelling and someone who can actually scream too, like who actually uses their vocal cords properly to produce growl and does the whole thing.
Shouts out to Brendan Lutmer from Remember Me When. He was the guy, man.
We watched some of theirs. He's crazy. He's insane. and I can't do it. I tried for a long time back when I was like really into Hawthorne Heights and Silverstein and stuff. I tried getting into the scream thing. I can't do it. I'm not a screamer. I like it, but I'm not a screamer, Pappy.
Okay, it's not something I need to do.
More of a moaner, but
more of a long moan kind of guy,
Okay.
With that, I think I'll be
I'll be able to sleep real well tonight. Thanks, fellas.
Gotta go start the grill. So
oh man. Well, I think we're probably gonna wrap it up here soon in just a moment anyway. I gotta go pick Ken up from the tattoo studio tonight.
Sure. Are you guys coming back? You guys gonna hang?
No, we gotta go out to her house and
oh gross. You got like a 2-hour drive.
A 2 hour.
That's out to her house and back, dude. That's like 2-hour drive.
Oh no, I'm going out there and staying out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fair. She lives seriously, dude. She lives in town, but it takes like 30 fucking minutes to get to her house. It's crazy.
Yeah, she does get mail delivered there. Can you imagine being that guy?
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that on the best days of the year. Fuck that, dude. Let alone anytime it rains, anytime it snows. It's you can't get out there. You can't get out there, dude.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
Yeah.
So, I did want to mention, I heard something on the radio today. My car stays on Sirius XM just because I'm weird.
Right. I like Sirius.
Faith by George Michael.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A metal cover was done by Limp Bizkit.
Oh, what?
Nuh-uh.
I heard it today.
Well, we'll be pulling that up after we end the stream here for sure.
Yes.
I'd put it on the screen, but we can't. Every one of us would get blocked. Even all you guys in the comments would get blocked for doing that. So we can't.
Don's like, I don't even post stuff to YouTube. Like, I got a copyright claim. What the hell? Matt's going to head out and start the grill.
I mean grill. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What was it? Was that you that slipped up that one time during a live and you said something about that?
Probably. That doesn't. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and say it was me.
Remember.
Definitely.
And I want to say Tark was the one who was God.
You
man,
got
let
me?
it ride in the comments.
Hey, that's okay. That's why we put ourselves on the internet, right?
Oh man.
To make memes out of ourselves. That's what it's for.
I do gotta say, Bill with the Jihad Matt.
Dude,
was a
good Lord, man. That was one of the best things I've ever seen come through my Instagram.
Yeah.
That was so good. All right. Well, what should we do? Should we get out of here?
I think so. How you feeling, Pappy? Do you have a good time, good session?
Oh yeah. So
Hell yeah.
same time in 2 weeks.
Heck yeah.
I mean, we should probably schedule like a haircut, right? Like once every couple of months or something like that. We get in here and do the damn thing, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Who gets their haircut every couple of months? That's like every 4 to 5 weeks with me.
Oh, dude.
No shit. Okay, so I haven't cut my hair in like 2 years. So that's
I seriously I might get 4 haircuts a year.
I don't have
5.
any hair to cut, man. Like there's not. It's like. Yeah, so I don't need a haircut.
See, right, that's the thing. How old are you?
What happened? I missed it. What happened?
Listen. So I'm shorter, obviously. To the people in the chat, I am only 5'6". Okay, when you meet me in real life,
holy shit, really?
Like everybody else says, well, I thought you were taller. No, I'm 5'6". Okay,
his chair just goes up higher.
My chair goes a little higher. Like Matt's chair is like sitting
like
down
all the
here,
way
and I'm
down,
like here,
yeah.
so that way we look close. Yeah, no, not even. But like I look over, you take your hat off. I can't really see your bald. I can see a little bit of it, and I look at the screen.
It's just
and
a
just
light
the
bulb.
sun.
Yeah, dude, light bulb.
And how old are you, Matt?
30. I turned 34 this year.
34. I
Yep.
am 7 years older than you.
Oh, I know, but I can still grow a better beard than you, bro. Just saying.
No, I don't let mine grow
I
out.
don't think so.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I can still grow a better beard than you.
No, you choose to grow a better beard than me.
Oh, Matt's trying to get hit on sight, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
shit.
I haven't. I've been
Oh,
losing my
man.
hair since I was like fucking 18, dude.
Yeah.
But I
Poor
think,
Doobie been losing his hair since he was 13.
dude, I think that's also
Like-
attributed to, again, back in the day when I was going through my screamo phase. My hair was one day it would be red, the next day it would be bleached, the next day it would be black, then the next day it would be back to bleach, and then I would try blue and then go to black again. Like, dude, I treated
Nice.
and destroyed my hair so frequently, and didn't do it the right way. I'd go to, like, you go to fucking Big Lots and get like the $3 bleach kit off the shelf, right? Like the
Oh,
worst
God.
one for your hair. And I'd
Yeah.
run that shit. And then the next day I'd tell my mom, well, I want black hair today. So we'd go literally from lightning blonde to fucking pitch black and then reverse it and then go back again and reverse it and back again. Like, that definitely destroyed my hair for sure. And I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I don't care. I look good in a hat. So here we are.
I do
Oh,
want to show you
man.
something real quick, though.
I want to see
Yeah.
it.
Well, while
If-
you're pulling that
if I
up,
can
if you
find it.
guys have not subscribed to Pappy D, be sure you do so.
Yes.
He was on the road to 10K.
He's at 10K, man.
He's
He
there,
got
man.
there.
He's past it.
Yeah.
And so I suppose now he's on the road to 20.
Yep.
And it won't be too long. He'll be there.
Yep. It's just that grind, man. It's just that staying on
Depends
that
on the-
grind.
Depends on the videos I put out are like yesterday's. God, that was so horrible. That was so bad.
It was really good. I love Daz games, and so I know when I'm watching, because the audio doesn't skip. It's just the video is kind of choppy. But like, I've watched Daz enough that even when the video chops, I know what his face looks like, what he's doing, the
Oh, yeah.
expressions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Daz is a fucking genius, man.
Oh, dude,
Love
Daz
him.
is funny. Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, dude. Yes, look at that, bro. Dude, is that
Yeah.
like? Go ahead, let me see. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is that full on spectrum? Yes, it is, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is sick.
Dude. That's fucking so cool. Those are deep colors too, man. Yeah, those are way deep colors. That looks great.
Thank you, Bill,
Yeah.
for putting the link down there for us. I
Uh,
appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks, Bill.
I need that hat, by the way, Burns Bridges. I need that hat because it will go with
El
my
Cortez.
El Cortez ashtray that I have here also. Dude, the stuff from the El Cortez, man, that was the first hotel I ever stayed
Yeah.
at in Vegas. So
Hell
we've got
yeah.
memories there. And I legitimately would put that like up on a little display shelf or something like that. It's fucking
Hell
cool, man.
yeah.
But anyways,
Well, yeah, we appreciate you guys for coming on and hanging out with us live. Pappy D, thanks for so much for coming and hanging out. I know we've been like, you guys in the comments are like, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Like, they just announced. We've been talking about doing this for
Like 6
8
months.
months.
yeah, months, dude.
Like-
Months.
Like, I could have had a child
Right.
by now. By this. So, and that's usually the way it is. Any of you guys who know stuff behind the scenes of me and Matt's operation around here, it's always a long thing in the making.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
it's-
always so much fun when it comes through.
It's not just that. There was no way for me to do this with y'all because I just recently got the webcam and microphone. I've been recording
Yeah.
everything else
Oh.
on my phone.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, your webcam looks great, by the way. It's a very nice quality. Looks awesome, man.
It does, but I have to figure out OBS. Every video that I've done since getting that has been choppy, and like the one last night. I've got to figure out something.
He's running into the same thing like when we were trying to run everything through OBS.
It would lag
Like
and stuff.
for
and like,
us, it was the camera that would lag, but for him, it's the screen cap that lags.
Yeah.
So
How's your what do you record on, Pappy? Like what do you what computer do you use? Is it a laptop? Is it a desktop?
It's a desktop.
What's the video card in it? Ah, okay. All right.
You're cute.
I told you it's the hats, bro. But
No, but I didn't change anything in OBS. I haven't altered any of the settings, none of that stuff. But when I plugged in the webcam and the microphone, I run those through the actual camera on the computer, not through OBS. So it's still two separate programs that I have to edit together. but for some reason the OBS is doing the jittery, barely moving thing.
Man, OBS.
My
OBS
theory,
is such a problem child, dude. All the time.
My theory is that the computer's having a hard time keeping up and processing.
Is your microphone and camera? Your camera's obviously USB. Is your microphone USB as well?
Yeah, it's capping through the camera.
That could be part of the issue.
But if you go back a few of my previous videos, even when I was doing the recording of me on my phone, OBS still did that.
Really?
Oh,
it still did the choppy thing. Yeah.
Dude, I'm wondering if that's like a rendering thing because your video card in your computer. Then, because if it's having issue,
like it does it in editing.
If it's having issue keeping up with smooth video file, you might need more RAM. You might need a new video card. That's probably where I would start.
So give me a Greek and German translator so I can understand what the hell you just said.
So you need more memory and more video game thing.
You have to understand. I grew up in a place where when I got hungry, I went and killed dinner.
Hey, you're good, man. You're all good. If it's like a standard desktop, most of them these days you can pop the side off and replace little parts and stuff in there. You basically just need to upgrade a few things. It's hard to like explain to you what it is without showing you, without giving you like visuals, but there's dudes on the internet and computer building is so second nature nowadays, dude. It's amazing, dude.
It's not a tower, it's all in one. I have a monitor.
So everything's built into the thing.
Yep.
Options are limited with that, my friend. Options are a little more limited there.
So basically go get an Alienware laptop and I should be safe.
Laptop would be fine.
So.
High-powered laptop would be fine. I wouldn't go Alienware because they're owned by Dell now, but I would get a...
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they've been owned by Dell for like the last 5 or 6 years. I would get an ASUS.
Okay.
Just get that, and those are amazing. That's the motherboard I run. They're awesome.
Yeah,
but that's later on down the road.
Shouts out to our old editor. He's been giving us parts of this thing back and forth.
I would say,
whatever happened with him?
He just had other things he wanted to focus on. He is currently, and has been over the last couple of years, a sales guy over at Motor Power. So he sells like semi parts and stuff. And he just kind of wants to get out of that industry because it always seems, it doesn't matter where you go, the pay's the same. They always promise more and they never do. So he's going back to school. He's looking at being kind of an IT guy, doing the whole computer thing. He's also doing like kind of dipping his toes into animation, like building cartoons and stuff. And
dude, you want to talk computer rigs too? This dude is a freak of nature. He's got a big cube that sits on his desk that's made by fucking Corsair, and it's just,
you saw his monitor.
Oh, it's as long, it's as wide as this room, dude.
He added
crazy.
A second.
Did he really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it looks like a NASA launch center in his bedroom. It is unreal.
Ronnie makes me sound uneducated when he talks about computer parts. That's how advanced he is. Like, yeah, he's a machine.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him, dude. Editing 5 episodes a week, 6 episodes at that point it's tough to do. It's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to do. So
yeah.
And we didn't expect him to do it forever. It was just kind of a, hey, if you want to help us out, that's great. When you're done, tell us. And he told us. So
yeah. So
I get it.
I'm gonna go see him tonight. So
yeah, there you go. There you go.
He'll probably be over there playing 3 video games at the same time.
Yeah,
all fucking around. So,
yes, Pappy. It sounds like I need to just come pay you a visit. We can go shop around and look at some parts, and or I can rebuild mine and bring you all the old parts from mine, and we can build you a PC.
Like we told y'all are all more than welcome.
Hell yeah,
we'll
make it happen.
There's more to do in the area of Houston than the whole entire state of Wyoming.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. I have an uncle that lives in Houston, or lived in Houston for a little while. I think he's in like Corpus Christi now or something like that. But yeah, so I've been in that area a bunch of times. Much more to do.
Hell yeah. Well,
all right, dude.
Oh, and by the way, Amanda, I will hit you up and send that over to you.
So, my address.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So about sending people stuff, Chris, I still don't have my shirt.
I know.
Oh,
it's sitting in my truck right now.
I was gonna say, if not, there's literally on the other side of this wall, there's a whole closet.
I literally have a shirt for him and Chris, right?
Shit.
That it's in the package.
Oh, it's already done.
It's in the package in my truck, and for whatever reason, I drive to the post office, and the post office isn't there. It ran off.
Somewhere. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
once I track down that post office, I'll let you know. get a lasso going
Them
on that.
blue boxes, man. They just
Yeah,
they
they
just
keep
start
moving.
walking away, dude.
I work for the post office. I know where they usually roam around to.
Pappy's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
If
know
you
where
could
they're
give me
at.
a map of some data points here.
Oh shit! All right, we got a list, so we got to
Yeah.
get shirts out. We got to
Yeah,
get Amanda the address. Okay, all right,
We got
it's
a
on the list.
Oh, anyway, we appreciate you guys for stopping by. Like we said before, if you guys haven't subscribed to Pappy D, please do so. He's got a lot of good content out there, and he's just, like today, just a lot of fun to hang out with,
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of fun to talk to.
Hell yeah!
And
He's part of the family, man. He's part of our
man.
YouTube family.
So,
I'm just as dumb as they are.
Goddamn right.
that's why we a family, man.
That's
We all
goddamn
fit
right.
in. We appreciate it. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh, actually, wait, we got to do the thing.
Oh, let's do the outro.
How
do
could
it.
I forget?
Notification gang, everybody, so you
Notification
guys can
gang.
play along at
Okay.
home. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
If you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang,
gang.
Yeah.
and we'll see y'all next time.
Ow.
First
Later, guys.
try.
Hell yeah.